Let me see who we got in the building. We got Heather. We have Nita, Erica, Gail. Hey,
Hey,
Carrera.
Gail. Hey, Nita.
Leek.
Hey, Marquita. How are you?
Foxy Gal.
Nephew.
Mom,
you doing this
What's
Instagram thing, Mom. You really doing it.
Kev, what's up? Q, what's up, Q? Hi, Lori.
Crazy though, because I'm like, I can't even watch her without
Simply Jess joined. Troy, what's up, Troy?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
We're gonna drop the Q&A box around 7:15. We'll drop the box down and then y'all can start loading up y'all questions.
She also just got married.
Let me see how you do that. I'm telling them we're gonna drop the box. I don't even know how to do it.
Could probably just push that question button. I don't know how to do none of it.
Yeah, that's what I just did, but it says no questions yet.
Oh, do we? Do we type a question in?
No, they do, but
They
it's a box that's supposed to swing by. But I thought that we do. I thought it can be unless I was supposed to log in as a Q&A. I don't know. Somebody help me out here in these comments.
I'm getting me a cocktail, y'all.
Oh, somebody just said I have a question, but I thought it was supposed to
what they say? Do what?
Somebody just said I have a question, but I thought it was supposed to come across the screen. Yeah, what's up, yeah?
I'm getting a drink because I don't know what these questions about to be hitting for. I don't know what the hell they about to be hitting for.
I got my glasses on today so I can see them questions.
I couldn't see them with mine on. That's why.
Yeah, but I thought the person that said I have a question, start typing your question. No, but if we would have saw that. Now, since I think about it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it go.
There it is. Oh, thank you. Who's that? MSH69NY.
That's Makita. That's Makita.
Okay, so the question popped down there, and then I put it up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So y'all hit the question button, and then we'll start popping in with
and I'm getting my shot of tequila ready, okay? We getting a shot. I'm getting a shot. I got my backup with me. My sidekick.
Did you come in? You came in through did you come in through the Donna page or the Speakeasy page? You. Look, Nita said I'm getting started ready. Nita not even waiting for the question box.
Nita said the hell with it.
Nita said, Heather, thanks for sharing your story. I wish you well. Once you found out Ghost Cash was frozen, why didn't you question that?
I didn't know. No, I did question it. Hey, Neat, I did question it. But I really didn't want to put that out there. Because it was a little personal. But it was from. I already knew what it was from. It was from child support. Like he had got. Yeah, I did put it out there. I said I wasn't putting it out there. I put it out there, but that I already knew what the frozen account was for, so it wasn't no need to question it.
Wait, what did you say it was for?
Child support.
So they can do that? So child support can actually freeze your whole account if you don't pay it.
Well, the thing is, he had been paying for years and years because he had been working and it was garnished from his check. Once he stopped getting that paycheck, and they no longer see those the motherfuckers they can get. The ones
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Malika, right, I got you. Everybody that have a question, can y'all click on that question mark at the bottom and type your question in? Because it's in the middle of the comments. If you have comments, put them in the comments. If you have questions, hit that question thing and put it there. And then I can put the question across the screen or it'll get lost.
Wow.
All right, I'm
gonna
sorry.
tell y'all, my goddaughter is a true goat. She didn't put the bottle in front of me. She said, no, fuck that. I'm gonna just leave the bottle in front of you.
Did you see the one the shot glass night?
Oh, let me see what the guy. Oh, y'all, and she gave me the Las Vegas shot glass. Why?
Oh Lord. So wait,
yeah,
so it was based on the child support.
Right. So I had already knew what the frozen account was for. So that's why I didn't have to question it because I already had knew what it was for.
Okay.
Hey, Sean.
Nita wrote, oh, how many kids? Nita, you better go to that question box now.
He has 3 children. He has and that was the thing that was so crazy because when he left Social Security, he only had like his. I had tried to tell him.
Nita, for the challenge people. Malika, do you see the comment box? Next, it looked like it's a little bit.
Now she said yes, she
got it. All right, so we got 4 questions. So go ahead. I'm not gonna keep cutting Heather off. Y'all never gonna get y'all answers.
So the thing was, when he left in January, his youngest daughter had just turned 18 in January. And he received the letter, and I told him that was not the letter saying that it was done with child support. That was just basically saying that the child was getting ready to be mandated. So it had said when the child turned 18 or when the child graduated. She graduated in June. So when you left in January, you still had from January to June to pay those payments. And when he didn't, then that's when they came and got his ass.
Oh, through the account.
Yes.
So who's this? Shantis Way?
That's Norleen.
Okay, so she?
Norleen. Mm-hmm.
Okay, she said, yes, they can. Same thing happened to my ex. Account frozen. Oh, wow.
Yeah, like that's the whole situation right there.
All right, so this the next question. Do you think it was another woman?
I do think it was some irky jerky going on at that Taco Bell. I really do. Only because I'm going to say this, when I was able to see the text messages through our MacBook, well, through my MacBook and on his phone, he had made a statement about one of the little young Johns at the Taco Bell. Now, come on now, this man is getting ready to be 50. I don't know why you looking at anybody at the Taco Bell, but okay. And he was like, in the text message, he was like, yo, you see the new joint at the job with the fat ass? And I was like, oh, okay. So it might have been somebody else that had came. Yeah, it might have been. I mean, I don't know because I can't get no conversation. So it could be. It could be.
Yeah, because he wasn't answering you or anything beforehand.
And
so
he's still not answering or anything. He's still not to this day. Still cricket.
So you think it was possibly another woman? Because
I think so. I think so. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going straight up. So this one.
Oh, okay. She said, I'm drinking bamboo, Heather, and let them know why you didn't change your last name. I didn't. Okay, because yeah, I guess this would maybe. I never legally changed my last name because he had already owed, like he had owed IRS, and I didn't want to get caught up with him owing IRS and me changing my last name, me filing taxes, me doing all that. So I just left it as my, I left my last name right as what it is, and I mean,
you just hyphenated for the sake of.
But I told him I wasn't changing my last name till he got his, till he handled his business with the IRS and stuff. I wasn't doing it. So that's why.
Okay, but you just hyphenated for the sake of, all right, I'm here, but in reality, you better get your shit together over there.
No, I hyphenated on social media to make them feel good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I just said. Yeah, you did it for the sake of that.
Because I knew I wasn't doing it legally on paperwork, right? So
yeah,
yup, that's exactly why. Yup, give them a little, make them feel good on social media. Hyphenate.
Okay, that was Michonne. Okay, what's the next one? I'm just going straight up in a.
Marquita said just on some strange shit. Yeah, it is.
Do you think Ghost will agree to get his side of the story? I know he messed up, but I would like to hear.
You know what,
side.
Nita? I thought about that. Let me tell you, Nita. Let me tell all y'all while y'all on here. I'm not negative. I'm not bitter. I'm not, you know, like wish ill feelings or anything on him. Like I'm not, I have none of that intentions, you know, and I've even said like maybe we could get Ghost on, you know, get to maybe hear his story because it is just my side, you know, and it was two of us. So he might have a whole.
So tell me how.
And
tell
I
me
would
how
love
to do that.
for him to be able to get the fuck on and tell his side so that I can know, because right now I don't know. So I mean, if y'all can make it happen, make it happen.
Shit, you look. Do I need to put on the detective hat and
Girl,
figure
I've
it
been
out?
there and done that, child. If you can get it, look, I've been there, done that with that detective shit. I can't do no more with it.
So she said, "This is some strange shit." Smart girl. Erica said, "Changing that name legally is too much of a hassle when it ends."
I know that's right.
And Malika says she want to hear it too. I guess Ghost side of the story.
Yeah. I'm quite sure y'all would, because it is just coming from my perspective. Y'all don't, you know, it is my story. So if y'all can get it, I'm all with it. Maybe I should start tagging them on some of the social media. Like, we want your side, Ghost. They be like, this bitch is harassing. Like, I'm harassing her. It's crazy.
All right, so let me see what's the next question. Here we go.
Nope, I haven't heard from him since I did the podcast. I haven't heard from him since May. Haven't heard from him since May.
Oh, when you went down there.
When I left Vegas to go to LA, that was the last time I have had any communication with him.
Oh. If he didn't. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Lori. So you saying if he didn't tell Heather why he just up and disappeared, why would he tell us? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you haven't heard from him since the pot. Girl, you're going to be tore down by the time we get done. Malika said he's probably in Morocco by now.
He's not. He's still in Vegas.
He's still in Vegas? You think so?
I know so.
Oh, okay.
He's still in Vegas.
All right. What's the next question?
Oh, I wanted some of this. I had
Creepy.
So how's his relationship with his kids, and how do you feel about him being a creepy creep?
Yeah, how do his kids feel about him being a creepy creep?
Well, Malika, to be honest, he really doesn't have a relationship with his kids. He kind of cut ties with them over the mom. Like, he was just so done with the mom that he really couldn't deal with the kids. So he said, you know, once they got to a certain age to be able to deal on their own, that's what he would do. So they're at the age. I don't know if he reached out, but
wait, so are you saying when the marriage was over, the kids was over too?
No, not immediately. But his ex-wife had made a statement, like one of those statements like, well, my kids don't gotta come over there. And when she made that statement, that was the last time the kids came over.
So let's sidebar Chuck Ellis workouts. We got Chuck in the building. See, Chuck, you should have listened to it's a three-part podcast about my co-host, how her husband just ghosted her after 12 years of marriage. We're trying to figure out what's going on here too. So she did her full story on the podcast, and a lot of people had questions. So here we are answering the questions to that. So that's what's going on here, Chuck. Malika said, "What the flip tip?" And damn that, still call my daddy to the point I get on his damn nerves. Okay, I can see that. Chuck said, "Oh shit." Yeah, Chuck. So we just trying to find out.
You need to go listen first. Cause you gonna be lost a little bit until you go check it out. You gotta go listen to my story.
Yeah, we just trying to figure out where he at, what happened, and how did he just disappear into thin air? Or how did he book a part on Power Ghost? We don't know.
Don is so agitated.
So that's the story, Chuck. What's up, man? That's the story, Chuck.
He gonna say I'm definitely lost.
He said I'm definitely lost. Yeah, long story short, they've been married for 12 years and then he just disappeared. I don't know how else to tell you without telling the whole, you gotta go listen to it. But
right. Me.
They all cracking up, yeah. All right, let me see. What's the next question? So you said he was supposed to have a relationship with his kids once they got older. You don't know if that ever took place.
It didn't take place.
It didn't. Okay, no. So he doesn't have a relationship with his kids. Okay. Mm-mm. All right, what's the next question? God, y'all pouring them in. This one I even giggled before I even saw it, but
I don't know. I guess take care of them too much, I guess.
What happened to the dog? Did he become the manager of the Taco Bell because it's not sitting right with me? That's from Simply Jess. Flash Works, can you put your question down where the question mark is so we could definitely make sure? And you too, Chuck. What did she do to make him leave? Chuck, put that damn question down there.
In there, I know.
We gonna get you as soon as that question come up. But Simply Jess, what happened to the dog?
Simply Jess, he said, all right, the dog, now y'all, this is crazy because the dog ended up went to his uncle. I found that out through some text messages. And, it was saying his sister had wound up hooking up where the dog had went to his uncle. So when I asked him if the dog had went to a to a good home or a great place, he already knew the dog was at his uncle's house. So you should have just said, yes, the dog is at my uncle's. But I don't know why he went into that. And did he become no, he didn't become the fucking manager at no Taco Bell. He was the goddamn in the drive-through and the wash person, the wash the dishes. Because he had told me and Kennedy that he had got to the point where he was so good at washing the dishes. When he came in, the people would step away from the fucking wash bowl so he could wash. So like he was holding down the dishwash position.
Wait. So she said what? Somebody said what the So he did 22, the wash person, dear God. So he did 22 years. Wait, I can't even get it out. So he did 22 years.
I'm getting another shot.
I need more wine. Oh, don't drag him like that. You gotta go listen, Chuck.
Yup.
Welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your order?
Yup.
Look.
Rearrange fruit at the market. Yes.
He's a great dishwasher. He loves to rearrange the fruit at the market.
Yeah.
Lori said, "You are killing me." So wait. So he basically he did military. He was in the military. Then he worked for.
No, let's start even better. He has a degree. Graduated from Temple University. Worked for federal government for 22 years. So was in the U.S. Army. So he's a vet, worked for the federal government for 22 years, and has a whole degree. Taco Bell didn't have to be the place.
That's what she said. She said of all the things in Vegas, and he chose Taco Bell.
Right.
Malika said Ghost is not getting on here because I sure wouldn't. All right, next question. Let me see. Ooh, Boy, we got some questions. Okay, Mimi. So are we contacting Lifetime? This is serious. I'm really proud of you for sharing your story, Heather.
Y'all go ahead on and shop it out. See if we can get a deal. Anybody that can get this story on something major, y'all getting y'all definitely like I'm not one that I'm not selfish, and I'm definitely not one. Y'all will be eating just like I'm eating. Y'all will be eating. So if y'all can make the shit happen, let's go. I'm all for the Lifetime because it is. I felt like I was in a Lifetime movie. I kept saying it like this shit is like Lifetime. This is crazy.
All right. So Chuck said at least he got a job. Some niggas don't work. And then Mimi said Heather not starting out with a degree. She's stressed out. Carrera said, I know you're tired of hearing about mental illness, but it has to be. And then Mimi said, I'll call you Monday. Fuck it. I guess
yes, let's go, Mimi. Let's go, Mimi. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, let me see. All right, the next question. Within the 12 years, was y'all close to having kids?
Nope, my tubes is tied. Snip, clip, burnt. I can't have no more kids. After my two, I was done. So he had 3. That's why even with looking for different people or dating and all that, I always look for somebody that had children because I knew I couldn't have anymore and I wasn't giving them none. So it was my 2 and then he had 3. So we had 5 altogether.
Okay. So Malika said, can she play a part in the movie?
Yup.
Malika, everybody.
You can play your sister, Malika, because his sister short just like you. You can play your sister.
She said the sister short just like your short ass, so you could play the sister. She gonna be the sister that's rolling the eyes?
Yup.
Okay.
Rolling the eyes and sending him the messages about getting a divorce.
Oh, right. So the part that she left out, y'all, for y'all here, the sister, she saw the sister texting him, telling him to get a divorce. Michonne said she playing herself.
Yeah, because Michonne was there.
In the house trying to stop you from blacking out. Right? She said, no, I want a drama role, the short with big personality.
Bye, Malika. You get on my nerves.
Wait, give me the name, because I don't want to keep saying MSH69. Marquita is stuck. Marquita just keeps saying, what?
Well, wait. Makita, is it okay how I say I know you?
Yeah, he probably is watching from a Finster. You're right. He probably is watching from a Finster.
He probably is, but I want him to get on here. Join. Let's join. Request to join.
Yeah, we got one more slot. Let's go. She said, yes, you could tell him how you know her.
Okay, so Makita and me met actually through Damani's cousin.
Ghost.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Ghost. It's the tequila.
She said no, he watching from Taco Bell. That's why I told you put that tequila down. So y'all met,
okay, so Ghost.
Y'all met through Ghost.
Right. Ghost and Ghost's cousin is with Makita was dating Ghost's cousin. So we would go out. I met her through them. We would go out, have little double dates and stuff like that. And me and her became good friends or whatever. And unfortunately, her situation with the cousin went south, and I don't know. It's a weird family. The fucking family is weird.
Is it the cousin that popped up and started following all of us?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he just started following all of us. I'm like, wait a minute. You like, no, that's the cousin.
Yep.
She said he ghosted me. Girl, do we got to pull you on? It's y'all. Chuck said it's y'all, not them. So, Makita, you got to be on the next one. Ghosted part 2. No, we already got Ghosted part 1, 2, and 3. Season 2.
Yup, of Makita. Yup. Throw the whole family away. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied, Niecy Pooh. You ain't never lied.
All right, let me see. What's the next question?
Oh, Dante, leave Chuck alone. That's my son, Chuck. That's my son, Chuck. My son don't like you coming with no smoke over his mother.
What's up, nephew? It's all in fun. Stop it. Wait a minute. Can you make some merch that says "Bitch, it's Taco"? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Who wants "Bitch, it's Taco Bell" shirts?
Yes, because that's exactly what you said. Bitch, it's Taco Bell. This ain't no fucking CEO job.
Yo, Niecy Pooh, how we get on it?
We got it. We got it. We good.
Oh yeah, D, you got it. Yep.
We go through it. Yeah, you got bitches Taco Bell.
That's a key one. I love it. I will wear that shit every day.
Let me see. Sister Wendy. Hello.
What's up, Whit?
Let me see.
Whit, Makita we was at Whit wedding. Remember Makita? Lord, that's crazy.
Okay, so if Ghost was willing to sit down and talk to you, will that give you closure?
Yeah, well, at this point, you know what? I don't even give a fuck if he talked to me or not. I just want him to sign the paperwork. If he could sign the paperwork, yup, that would give me closure.
But listen, Chuck, I hear that, right? And I know you on here just, shooting the breeze, keeping our, I know you. So I know you just on here having fun, keeping the conversation going. But that's why I want you to listen to all three. You're going to come back and say, I got some first, you Chuck, because you always in first class. First class. That's Chuck, right? Chuck be at every arena all over the world because it's just work, So Chuck, if you could go to Vegas and you could find him, then you sit down and you get his part of it. But you got to listen to all three parts. And you're going to be like, yeah, he was tripping. He was really tripping. But all right, so that was that question. So let me see. The next one is, did we get this one already? Oh, because she had put it first. Do you think he's still in Vegas?
Yes, he's still in Vegas.
When he ghosted you, did you ever think of foul play? What do you mean by foul play? Can you elaborate on that so she can answer it? What do you mean on foul play? That he was intentionally trying to ghost her? Did he have a whole other family? Was he trying to kill her? Like, what do you mean by foul play? I'm good for taking accountability, but there's something with the men in that family. And you listen, and I can agree if it's more than one acting like that. He's a showgirl now, I guess. Did she call him a showgirl?
Let's see if we can find him at Circus where the clowns is at.
Circus Soleil. Because he damn sure ain't at the MGM, huh?
We know that shit.
Let me see. What's the next question? In your heart, what do you think really happened here? It was just the dog, the job, etc. Does he have some mental issues going on?
I think that
twinkle toes.
I think that what I don't know what happened, but I think my pushback on not jumping so fast to make that move, I think that came into play. I definitely believe the dog, me not getting the dog, that was a major role. That played a major role, me not getting the dog. And I mean, he was hitting 50, so I don't know if it was midlife crisis. People keep saying midlife crisis and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know about any of it, because at this point, all I could go off of the actions that was done at the time. I don't know. So it could be a mixture of things. It could have been a mixture of things of me not jumping out there, transferring my job right away, me saying I want, was taking a halt on just making the move itself. It could have been the dog. It could have been a mixture of things. I don't know. But now that I think about it, the stomach been fucked up for the whole 12 years. So it was definitely something going on. Definitely.
Carrera said, I have to stop getting on without my light. So is this better, people? Okay, so that was that one. I'm mad you can't just slide them over. So let me see. So Michonne, we got to get Michonne on. She said, I know for a fact he was a nutcase. I went on vacation with him. So we're going to have to set that little meeting up so Michonne can come on here and tell us about that doggone vacation.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Let me tell you, her memory is like, it's like a memory cat. And that, she will have that thing down to a science on everything from A to Z. Him getting mad because we wouldn't watch what he wanted to watch and everything else. Like, it was crazy.
Wait, so she said, wait, he just bounced over a dog. Negro, please. People grow apart. The issue is how he moved, not that he moved. The shit is just crazy. And you're right, because again, as adults, and like she said, he's 50 years old. How do you just ghost her after 12 years of marriage? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's something. Sit down and say, I'm going to say it again and again and again. Yep. And I don't mean no harm against anybody. I feel like he took advantage of her kindness. And that's why he took his ass to Vegas, where he could have went anywhere in the goddamn world. He chose Vegas because he knew she was always going to take care of Vegas as long as her daughter was in Vegas. Bottom line. So yeah, Michonne, we got to set that up. We definitely got to set that up. Carrera said, are you cool with any of his family, sisters, cousins? No one told you what happened and why he just up and left like that? Like, did any of his other family members call you like?
Yeah, I've quite a few have reached out. The matter of fact, I just talked to his aunt a couple weeks ago when she was just expressed like she thinks he's a whole idiot or whatever. From the gate, I never really had a good relationship with his mother or his sister. Like, they didn't even come to our wedding. So the mom and the sister I didn't have a good relationship with. But his other family members, like his cousins, his aunts, like Makita, you know, the guy she was dating. I was cool with all of them. Like, okay, you know, and even like he wasn't even really messing with his peoples until, you know, because I'm like, okay, they having a family function, let's go, you know. So that's how they really started getting to see him, because they wasn't seeing him prior to even me dealing with him.
Wow. Okay.
You know,
so he wasn't even a family person. You kind of made him like, we should start being a part. Okay.
Well, I just, you know, I'm like that with my family. Like, we celebrate everything, we hang with each other. So as an in-law, I want to be like that with my in-laws. I want to hang with my in-laws. I want to be cool with my in-laws. So they'll have shit, let's go. And they was cool. I didn't have no issues with them. They was real cool. I had always had a good time with them. They always, you know, treated me they treated me way, way better than the mother and sister.
Okay.
Period.
So Malika said, Heather, I'm still tripping over no damn soap and pads and toothpaste and toilet. She ain't say it, and toilet tissue. You should have sat and dropped on his head.
Malika, me and my mom was just like really baffled at that point. Like, what is going on? Like, we can't even get no shower. It was crazy. We was just like, I don't know.
How you living in there with no toilet paper, no
what
soap?
Is going on? Like, we was just confused. Like, what is going on? Where are the products? Where is the toothpaste? Where is the soap? Where is the washcloths? Like, you can go to the dollar store. You don't have to buy the top notch of fucking shit. You can go to the dollar store and get all that stuff for cheap. Like, just the basic necessities until we could get to the store to get the real stuff. Like,
right.
But no, it was
dripped.
Empty.
Malika
Empty.
Crazy. She said I meant to say dripped.
Yeah, I wish I did drip on his head. I really do.
Because they say that's some sort of voodoo or something, right?
Oh shit. Here we go. Because somebody already told me I live my life through the readings and all that shit on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. What she say?
Yeah.
She said the lady
said, now
well,
we living our lives through readings. Oh, my poor people or some shit. Oh
yeah, our people.
But I'll tell you one thing. I don't give a fuck what she say. That 1 year me waiting with that reading changed the whole ball game. So she could say, well, whoever was on there saying whatever they wanted to say. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like I was living my life by no reading, but I definitely was taking heed to what was being said to me.
I'm glad you reminded me of that, because before we leave, I want to read that comment that the person talk about you emasculated him. I wanted to get the thought on here. So, yeah, wait a minute. Your cousin said, I thought I saw him on the corner of Germantown Avenue in Ontario drinking a beer.
Bye, Tara. That nigga in Vegas. He is not at no Germantown having no fucking. Bye,
Tara is
you
crazy.
Sickness. God, you so sickening.
Malika said, "Oh yeah, what was the dog you bought? You know I'm slow and get confused. Was that the dog you brought? So which dog are you talking about? The puppy that he claimed he left the first time about?
Oh, no. That dog, no. See, that's what happened, y'all. Like when he came to my house, he came with 2 fucking dogs. He had a Rottweiler and he had an American, no, he had a Rottweiler and then he had a Cane Corso. So both of them big ass dogs came to my house when he wound up moving in. Something had happened. I don't know. He was saying, I don't know. It might have been the dog food, like some kind of, I don't know, but both dogs died. And he was really, really, really like, you know, going through it. He was sad, he was depressed or whatever. So I said, you know, I know he loved dogs. I know he's real big on dogs. And I wound up, you know, my cousin had her litter. We drove down to Virginia to get the dog. So I mean,
y'all should have stopped by Malika's house.
You ain't never lied. I guess, I mean, I don't know why I don't have such an emotional tie to the dog, but I don't, because it was his dog. I bought the dog for him. It was his dog. I love Roscoe, but I'm not going to be without no roof over no fucking dog. I tell you that. So, yeah, poor dog.
He said, did ghost experience change your outlook on love?
Not at all. Not at all. Let me tell you, I don't, like I said, I'm not bitter. I'm not shut off from love. I'm not about to be all man bashing. Every man is bad and all that shit. Nope. I love men. And the bottom line is I'm trying to keep it the fuck moving so I can move on to be with more men. Okay. So no, I don't have no problems with no fucking love and finding love. I ain't. Nope. He ain't stopping no flow. I look at this as a learning experience. It was unfortunate the way it happened. And let me tell y'all, the whole 15 years we was together, we was married 12, we went together for 3. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't, I wasn't in no, you know, no state of it's fucked up, this, that, and other. No, we had good times. We had really good times, but I know my worth. I know, you know, I don't deserve to be treated the way I was treated. And the bottom line is I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where basically I'm not wanted. He doesn't want me. He's ghosted me. So I'm going to keep it moving.
She said he ghosted me.
Yeah, and no, I'm looking for the next one. You know.
Nita said, "What's up with these damn dogs and ghosts?" So Lori said, "Does he even like Taco Bell? Does he eat that often?"
How about D? We never ate at Taco Bell. Never ate the top. It was a Taco Bell at the top of our block, and we never went to Taco Bell. For him to work there is completely crazy because we always said Taco Bell was trash.
And here he becomes Quiero Taco Bell.
Then he put stock in Taco Bell. Then he wants to fucking work there for the rest of his life.
Wow. Has his family said anything?
Well, you know what? It's crazy. His aunt, I just spoke with his aunt a couple weeks ago. Let me tell you, I'm glad I'm dodging this bullet anyway, because there's a lot of mental health and a lot of grief and a lot of everything going on within this family at this point in time. That it's best that I do back out or bow down or okay, it was a good run. But his aunt, a couple of his cousins, everybody still, you know, they still say they love me. I talked to his dad. His dad still called me daughter and all that stuff or whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty much still in. I mean, it's not continual communication with his people, because at some point I feel like I'm going to have to, you know, if I'm moving on, I'm going to have to, you know, cut some kind of ties. But I'm always going to be cordial. You know, if they check in, ask how I'm doing, I'm cool with that. But for the most part, yeah, they've been checking in and stuff.
Michonne said no, he likes very salty, high fire prepared food. That's why I giggle. And that goddamn jigaboo juice.
Y'all ain't shit. Wow.
That goddamn juice in the jar and shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me see what's the next one. We got one from Q. Did you ever find out if the stomach pains had anything to do with hard drugs?
Well, let me tell you, Q, that stomach and a girl on my job the other day just reminded me, like, yo, that stomach been going on for a long time. Because when I first got with him, the stomach was still going on or whatever. So I don't like.
Well, I'll tell you what the stomach was. He likes very salty, high fire prepared food.
That's where the salt did. That's where the stomach pains come from, exactly. And the fact we never really been diagnosed properly with what the stomach issue is. Yeah, he has had some. He has went to the gastrologist, but even when the gastrologist went to tell him one thing, because it wasn't really what he wanted to hear, he wasn't really feeling it. So then he never went back. So we don't really know what the stomach issue is.
Narcissist shit. If you,
we don't have a clue. Well, like,
let me take that back. Look at me. I don't listen either.
Oh, she gonna say if she eating Taco Bell, his stomach will hurt. I know that's right.
So let me see the next one. In part 3 of the podcast, Donna asked, did Ghost do this to his last situation? What did she mean by that?
She was talking about, because Donna know that he has an ex-wife or whatever. So she was basically asking, did I think that some form of that might have been what had happened with his first situation. And at this point, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really do think that some points of, I think he did. I really do.
You think he ghosted her too?
I don't know if I know he didn't completely ghost her, but she wasn't really clear on the leaving situation. I don't believe she thought that he was leaving and moving on. I think she might have thought that he was leaving, like, just to kind of like, maybe a little separation. We'll work on it and you'll come back. But I don't think she was actually thinking he was leaving and to be done and move on. I don't think so. So that might have been why the stomach was still hurting too, because he knew he ain't do that first wife too right neither.
Yeah, so he couldn't go backwards.
Sorry, Janice. I should have did a little bit more investigating.
Did you change your out? Did this change your outlook?
You asked me that one more
right?
time,
Maybe
I just no. What that? No.
Did this change your outlook on love?
No.
Yeah, I thought we answered that already. She said no. She's looking for men.
Who was the cheater, Tara? Me? I was a cheater? No, I didn't cheat.
Wait, she put that. I don't see that.
He gonna say no, something happening to him. Yeah, he going through a midlife crisis. Something is happening.
Hey, cuz, yeah, so, right. So
Did
what
she
happened
look at
was the wife. She said the wife, the ex-wife. So, cuz what happened was we put out a 3-part podcast where after being with him for 15 years, married for 12, he just ghosted her. She hasn't talked to him. She hasn't heard from him. She's trying to figure out whatever. So you gotta go listen to the 3-part, and it's a crazy story.
Naya. Hey, Naya.
So a lot of people had questions. So instead of keep going under the post, we're doing this live now to answer all the questions based on the 3-part story. So Tara was saying his wife was cheating. You think his ex-wife was cheating? Well, wait, which ex-wife? Because he got 2 now.
Donna, shut your mouth. Shut up.
Oh, she wrote, okay, sure will. Sound very interesting. Okay, let me see. What was the next one? Was this the same dog that caused the first pause? And did you ever find out the real reason for that pause? So wait, before you answer that. So you don't believe that the first pause was due to him having to take care of a puppy? clearly you thought it is something other than him stepping away for 6 months due to a puppy, because that's what he told. For those new here, he told him and Heather was kicking it hot and heavy, and then out of nowhere he said he had to stop because he had to take care of his puppy. Right?
Jackie, no, wait. I'm at my goddaughter's house, and her mom is cracking up like when you mentioning the puppy. She's like,
hush up, Mid. Ain't nobody cheating. Hush up. He's probably working on number 3.
No, niece. It wasn't the same dog. That first dog, something had happened to that dog. That's why we wound up getting the dog we got. But no, it wasn't the same dog. And the first pause, no, the dog wasn't the real reason for the first pause. That wasn't the real reason. He used that as what the real reason was. The first pause is basically him probably not wanting to get into a relationship like on the rate where we was going, and instead of just saying let's fall back, like we moving too fast, I need to fall back, he just used that dog as an excuse. It wasn't no damn dog.
Okay.
She answered the Q&A for all her questions, so she can stop asking me all the questions.
I love your spirit about all this, but in hindsight, do you feel you were actually in love? Y'all, do you feel y'all were actually in love?
I mean, I thought we was Niecy Pooh, but at this point, the way, I don't know, child, please, I don't know.
She said, I don't know. Malika said, who the hell leaves because they have to raise a damn puppy?
Well, that's what I thought was weird, that we was breaking up over a puppy, but he said, oh, the puppy gotta be trained and all this stuff. Child, so he think he a dog breeder with these damn dogs and all this stuff. It's too much.
Nita says, since he was ghosting women, do you think he liked men?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, y'all going to lie.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he went that route. Nah.
All right, this is the last question for now. Who's the new boo now? Hubba hubba. She talking about you. Any new boos now?
Ain't for the gram, Leak. Ain't for the gram. Text me.
She said, text me. So yeah, that was, let me check. I don't think it's, okay. This one, did he always have problems expressing himself to you?
No, now that's why I'm so baffled about the communication, because we always busted up. Like, when I got with Damani, I felt, oh God, Ghost. If I say it one more time. When I got with Ghost, I felt like, shut up, Tara. Tara, you doing the most right now. She gonna say the Hamburglar. No, when we got together, that was one thing I really liked, because we were so, like, we could communicate. We were so open with each other. We could, we could bust it up. He, I'm very sarcastic. He could handle the sarcasm. He was very blunt with, I asked him something. If it was hey or nay, it was, he would answer it. And that's what I really love. Like, the fact that he was just so, we had really, like, mature adult communication. So all this is very baffling. I never would in a million years think communication would be what kind of make us to go south, because we always had great communication, always.
Let me see if there's anything else here. So somebody asked you, was he in the military? This is the other questions from off of YouTube. Somebody asked you, where is it? I just read it. Was he in the military?
Dante, son, get that out of there. Get that out of there, son.
He said, is it an upgrade from Ghost?
They acting crazy.
Wakanda forever. Tara said, I'm leaving. I love you. Wakanda forever. So somebody asked, I guess the person that's on here, Norleen,
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they said, first of all, congrats on the podcast, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Heather, was Ghost in the military? I'm asking because that I'm not ready to talk sounds like something I heard before with a couple of Johns I knew that served. I'm not ready. I talk on a need to know, that secretive stuff. So, and you said he was in the military, so I guess that kind of.
Yup, he was in the military. Yeah, he was in there. And they are, I've come to the conclusion they are a weird bunch, that military group. They're a special bunch of people. That military. Something about them.
So somebody said you married a coward and didn't know it. It's sad, but the creator only has good things in store for you, and he needed to get out the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it was a guy that put he put something, it ain't easy in these streets. Stay strong. You dodged the bigger bullet.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine what else could have been coming down the pipeline. And that's true. Can you imagine if you just kind of went with where he was, like, not talking much, and he telling you he working Taco Bell till 3 a.m. and you just letting it go, and then here comes something made, like, yeah, that's true. That pipeline might have been crazy.
Yeah,
that is true. So this person on YouTube, he said he's been emasculated for so long he didn't know how to leave. He took on the role of a woman and you took on the role of a man. There was no dignified way for him to leave, and there was no peaceful way you would allow him to leave without an explanation, and he knew it. I couldn't figure out that comment. So, dissecting it, who emasculated him? Like, who? The bank who froze his accounts? Like, who the fuck emasculated him? Like, I'm trying to figure that part out.
Well, so I guess I don't know if he was trying to say I did too much. Like, I took over, whereas now I guess I was supposed to be in the streets with no roof over my head and let him figure it out as the man. I really don't know. All I tried to do was keep a roof over the head. I'm not real big on a lot of talk, so I can go but so long with the talk, but at some point some action has to come into play, and I'm the type that's going to jump and do it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, some things I might should have chilled and just let him handle as a man. But when was you going to do it? Like, at some point, you got to do it. You can't keep talking about it.
If it's your house, your car,
right.
Like, at what point? And Carrera said, didn't nobody tell him to quit his job, did they?
No, nobody told him to quit his job, Carrera. No, nobody did that. Auntie Pooh witnessed. I didn't say that now. I didn't say that. Didn't say go ahead on and just quit. Didn't say that.
Right. And she said he was insecure. Malika said, that's what I want to know. A dog is due respect. He could have walked away as a man, not a coward. True, right. Especially for the years that you had together.
I feel that.
And I want to know why this
Malika,
man
felt you even know when we first started taping, all that, when he leaving, he kissing and all. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all.
He was all in it. Look, he was all in the video and shit. You want to come to death row? He was. He was. All as seriously though, as we were taping, because we had to do it by video because of COVID, and we would see him coming and going in and out, and he would talk on during our meetings. So yeah, it was kind of strange that here we are now.
Right.
There was no dignified way for him to leave. What? That's
what you mean?
Wrote. There was no dignified way for him to leave. What do you mean when I'm helping him? He's down there.
Communicate. Just say
I'm paying for Philly and I'm paying for Vegas, and there was no dignified way for him to leave. He should have said, I don't want you paying for both. Let me deal with one. So how was there no dignified way? She said that makes it worse. Check the basement for bodies.
And Malika, he used to say I would be in the basement. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. If anything ever happened, I'm gonna put you in the basement.
What?
Yeah. And then here he go disappearing somebody.
That's ghosting. Oh, you know what? That might be him.
Oh, Niecy Pooh.
That's ghosting those YouTube comments. Oh, we ain't think of that.
Be ghosting the YouTube comments.
The other person too. This other person might be too. Why would you leave your daughter living with a man while you're in another state?
Don't be weird.
Like, remember the person wrote, why would you leave your daughter living with a man in another state?
Yeah, I didn't leave. That's how I had to tell her. I didn't leave my daughter in no state with no.
She was there first.
She was already living there. She already had her own apartment. She was established. We were coming to invade on her fucking space. She was already there. So it wasn't like I just like she was there and I just picked up and left her there. No.
Right.
That was
like she's 7.
Right. And like she said, that was supposed to be her dad. So if I'm supposed to be moving out there, we got a crib out there. She had a whole nother situation of her own. That's why she wound up moving into the crib or whatever. If she didn't have her situation, she wouldn't have never moved in with us. She moved in because she had a situation. So when she moved in, I was supposed to be coming out there. I was supposed to be moving there. So I would have been there eventually. And then all the irky jerky shit came.
Right. And the person says, side note, he got to Vegas and found another woman. That probably is him. That's his way of trying to get the closure.
Dante's so mad. He going saying that was like her dad, the kid. He's so mad.
What'd he say?
Dante, this person was on YouTube though. This was somebody on YouTube that was talking. That had said, my son. Let me tell y'all.
I guess I don't see all the comments you seeing because I don't see Dante comment.
What'd he say? That?
What'd he say?
He said, talking to the dude that was on the YouTube, he going saying that was like her dad, the kid.
Oh yeah, see,
I mean the lady that said, "Did you leave her daughter?" Like, right.
The person said found another woman at the Taco Bell. Yeah, she had a big butt. Yeah, the woman with the big butt at Taco Bell.
The chick with the big butt. Here I go. Yeah, I guess you would like big butts because I don't have one. And the bottom line is, I mean, he probably like them skinny too because he damn sure tried to kill me, make me skinny. That didn't happen though. But I kept trying to tell him.
The bobblehead.
Yeah, he did the bobblehead look. But I always did say I never was a skinny joint. I never was skinny. I always had weight on me. Like, so he did try to kill me though with that. I miss it though, y'all. I do miss the workouts.
Yeah, so that was, we definitely appreciate everybody that joined us on the live with your questions and so forth.
And let me just say this. I appreciate all the everybody that took the time out to listen, everybody that took the time out to, look at it on YouTube, the support that y'all giving me, the text messages, the people reaching out for drinks, like it's so appreciated. Like I'm not gonna cry because I didn't even cry through the whole.
You almost, you're a crybaby. You almost when you mentioned your mom
thing, which is so unbelievable that I didn't never shed a tear on it.
But listen, Heather, I'm gonna tell you when you was about to cry. You was about to cry and you caught yourself when you mentioned your mom because your mom is your heart. And when you mentioned that, you said you went into. She said I can't find part 1. Part 1 on what? YouTube or podcast? Which one? Part 1 on YouTube or podcast? Nita said, "Hang in there, Heather."
I will.
But you was about to cry when you mentioned that. You said your mom held you down when y'all went to Vegas and went to get all that stuff, and then you caught yourself. And I said, Heather made it all the way through without a tear. But I can understand the emotion. But yeah, this is just on YouTube. So the first one has just a picture of me and Heather. I forgot to put the thumbnail on that one. The other 2 actually has the thumbnail talking about what it is. So they right under each other. So you'll see part 3, part 2, part 1.
That's when the tears start coming into play too. There's liquor. But no, as I was saying, I do really, really appreciate everything, the support. It's even been people reaching out to me through inbox that also is going through similar situations or whatever. So I definitely appreciate all the support. I do want to let y'all know that I'm thankful and blessed for all the prayers. I'm not ever going to turn down any prayers. But
right.
I don't want y'all to think that I'm in a bad space. I don't want y'all to think that I'm negative, because I'm not. Like, I'm literally looking forward to the next chapter. It was all a learning experience for me. I got my family, I got my friends, I got, people that's like so supportive, rocking and rolling with me. So don't think that this experience has made me negative, has made me bitter, has made me hate men, has made me because it didn't. It didn't. It's a learning experience. I'm blessed. I've got so many blessings from this experience that I can't even let it get me to the point where I'm like feeling some kind of way, or like the blessings just keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is a story, is a fucked up story, literally, but it's a learning experience, and I am blessed. I get excited thinking about what my next chapter is going to be. So,
and listen, people know you're not bitter or whatever, because if you know, we've been taping now for a year plus. If you didn't tell this story, nobody would have known what was going on with you. So that says right there that you don't even have to keep telling people like, I'm not bitter, I'm not mad, because nobody would have known. Like, you didn't, each week you wasn't bashing men, you wasn't tripping out, you wasn't doing, so nobody would have known if you didn't even tell this story. And that's why the story is special to everybody listening, because you took the time out to become transparent on everything that took place. Somebody, no character.
No, I'm not writing no books. I'm not writing no books. Nope.
Never say never.
I don't know about no book. I don't know about no book.
Carrera said that
part.
But
Mimi, I am down for the lifetime. All that, if we want to, I'm down with all that. But I don't know. And the funny thing is, I am in a writing course right now that is driving me crazy. So that's why I said about the writing. I don't think so, because I'm so scared of writing that I don't know about the writing part. But
so I do have one question. What do you think would happen if he hears the podcast or the YouTube? What do you think? What do you think he would surface after that? Like, oh no, she spoke on this, so now I need to say something. Do you think he would, knowing his character, knowing his personality? You think he'll just listen?
Nothing. I mean, he probably definitely listened. He probably heard everything that went on, but he is not going to surface at all. He's not.
Okay. Well, hopefully, the deal is.
Who is non-character flaws, Donna? Who is that?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Well,
not you.
I mean, come hook me up if you want to help me write it. Do it. I'm with it. Let me tell you, I ain't turning shit down. Let me not act like I wouldn't.
Well, let me say this.
But if you want to help me, let's have it.
Wait.
Rock, let's have it. Inbox me.
No, Rock, don't inbox her. She been drinking that tequila. I'm the manager. She don't understand. She's putting all y'all gonna have a claim in her stuff. Nobody inbox you. Inbox Speakeasy. We will review your credentials and get back to you.
Yes,
she gonna have 9 people writing a book, 4 people doing Lifetime, and girl, you gonna be sitting there with a check for $14.
Shut up, Donna. No, go through Speakeasy. Donna got it.
We will review your credentials and get back to you. Rock, if you want to, go on and hit that DM. Now, listen, my mother wrote a book and I had to review her book and everything. So, Rock, you're not going to get over on us. We know what's going on here. Yeah, life work, girl, do it. So, yeah, but overall, you know what I mean? It's crazy because nobody would have ever thought, none of us would have, thought that. But that was my question. I meant
but I do ask, like, now, like, people that know us, people that seen us, people that been, I do ask a lot of people, like, what you was thinking, like, we pulled up, like, what you was thinking, when a lot of people now is surprising. Like they just be like, well, we just was, we rocked and rolled because of you. You was happy, we rocked and rolled. But like, a lot of people didn't really see the like what they seen in each other. Like, oh, I don't really see the fit or whatever. Or I'm surprised at some of the reactions. Like, is some people that's not even like with me saying I'm getting a divorce or we not together. They not like what, or so surprised. They like, I was waiting for that one, or like that.
Right. Well, maybe you know what I thought about. Maybe he can't get back to you. Maybe he busy. He working on the voiceovers. I don't know. Like
he may
doing.
He may. I thought maybe he might pop out like after he might land like a voiceover gig or something like that. Like maybe he might pop out like.
Let me tell you something, Heather.
Or maybe he might pop out when he just doing a little bit better for himself. You see what I'm saying? No longer at the Taco Bell. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe once he get a little bit more established on his feet, maybe he might reach out or whatever. Who knows? I don't know.
And I think I saw somebody, Gemini Bar.
Oh, that's my daughter-in-law. Hey, Neek. Yeah, everybody thought this shit was very crazy. He has a part in Las Vegas movie. Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, Malika.
I know we touched on it a little bit in the podcast, and I thought I saw it somewhere, but I know the question came up about, so Kennedy was living there with him. Like while you were in Philly, Kennedy was living there. He was there. Like what gave him the right? You can still put your questions in, hit the question mark at the bottom. We still here. And then you could put your question in. But so Kennedy is living with him. You're in Philly, they're living there. Like what gave him the balls to be able to be like, I'm gonna treat her mom this way while her mom is living here?
Well, that's what Kennedy couldn't understand. That's why she was like I'm living in this toxic environment just like you are. Like he's not, like she knew he wasn't speaking to me. So it was like very uneasy. Like I'm coming in, he's not speaking to my mom. And then like me and her might be on FaceTime. We talking. You see what I'm saying? He might walk by something. Then it's like.
Wait a minute. So wait, we ain't get that. So you mean to tell me he hear your voice because on FaceTime, unless you got earphones on, so and he still walk by the phone and don't say shit.
Yep.
Why you and Michonne ain't put me in that trunk when y'all was heading down there?
And the thing is, like I didn't really want to put Kennedy in it, so I never told her like to take the phone to him or whatever. But yeah, he was walking all around like
he's walking by, just like how when we was on the videos.
Yeah. Yup.
All up in the video. That's crazy. And you looking at her daughter right there. You just walking by like he hear your voice.
He hear my voice on the phone. FaceTime. Oh yeah, I'm quite sure he heard me on that FaceTime.
Let's see what this question is. If Ghost wanted to sit down and have a face-to-face with you to apologize to you about everything, would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, I would sit down and have a face-to-face. I would. But that would be that. It wouldn't be no reconciliation. I'll tell you that. I don't want no reconciliation, y'all. I don't. But I will sit down and listen to what he has to say or whatever. And, because it might be what he need to do for him to be able to move on. And I might get the questions or, some of the answers that, what I was looking for. So I definitely would sit down with him.
I have another question. So wait, I just thought about it. His account was frozen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how the heck was he getting paid at Taco Bell?
Oh, well, no, the account was, by the time he got out to Vegas, the account had been unfrozen. The account was, the frozen account lasted from September to like October. So those months that I kind of like, had to take care of those expenses or whatever. But once
the $50 bit. So when he only had $50, that's because he spent his money.
The $50 bit probably was the stint from the frozen account, and didn't really, instead of saying that, like, yo, I'm still trying to recoup from this frozen account situation. you know, and just let it ride out like that. Because remember, I told you he was riding off of a frozen account, and I really couldn't understand.
Couldn't understand that, right?
I was just like, you ain't gonna call, rectify, and then like when it got to the wire, like something need to really be done. Then that's when the phone calls start being made to try to rectify it or whatever.
Well, we definitely appreciate y'all. That's been an hour we've been on here. I'm glad y'all rocked with us. I hope all of your questions were answered. If not, you know, we have the Speak Easy page, Speak Easy at the Smith's Lounge podcast. We have a Q&A post up. So if we didn't answer your question here and you think later on like, oh, I meant to ask this, put it under there. And I'm sure Heather will answer you. But we definitely appreciate you stopping by. Heather, any last?
Yes, thank you. I appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to my story. And just want to say thank y'all. And if anybody needs a shoulder anybody going through anything that y'all need, the vent or whatever, hit me up. I mean, it's nothing like, you know, a little bit of, you know, somebody that's in the same boat or in the same corner. You know, I hope my story might have hit somebody that might be going through the same thing. So if anybody, you know, was affected or have a situation where, you know, they might not be comfortable and they just want to vent, I'm definitely here for it.
She said, what's next for the podcast? I still need my turn for young, hardworking mothers. We got you.
Yes.
We got you. Yep. And also, we looking for, I know you said, Heather, somebody else. Listen, somebody I work with, she listened. I forgot that. She listened to the story and she texted me and was like, Dad, oh, we on my phone. She texted me. Basically, I'm paraphrasing. She said, Dad, that's crazy because I had the same thing. It seemed like we married clown brothers.
What? Yeah, somebody had reached out to me too and said they were going through the same thing after 18 years of being in a relationship. I don't know if it was a marriage or a relationship, but the person that they was with for 18 years, they haven't heard from them since March either. March is an infamous month for ghosting or whatever. I don't know. 2022 with the ghosting and the March is something going on with that or whatever, but
wow. So yeah, if that person wants to come on, you know, we want to hear your story. I know we're supposed to bring on the cousin, how the cousin ex, they got ghosted. We got to talk to Michonne about that vacation.
Come on, Makita? You want to come on? Because I really didn't never know what happened with that situation, Makita. So, I mean, if you want to come on. Shit, we with it. Look, she gonna say, whoa, that's scary. These niggas is crazy. Yeah, Malika. Yep.
Definitely. So we waiting on Makita to answer, I guess, and then did she come back? Okay, so yeah, so this is crazy. You know, I guess once you start to put the story out there, more than not, people go through this. You know, and for my person, she said we will talk.
Cool.
So yeah, for the person, I mean, for people to have to go through this, like I was shocked when one of my coworkers hit me up and said that, and I was like, wow. And listen, she's so fun all the time. I would have never known until she said it. I would have never known she went through something just like I said you know, I would have never known with you. Not, I know you, so, but nobody in the world would have never known until you brought your story out there. So from today, don't tell nobody else you're not bitter, you're not whatever, because you already displayed that you're not.
Okay.
And if they think you are, you know what I say. Welcome. That's all I can tell you. So we're gonna let you go because that's like shot number 8. Next thing you know, you're gonna be mentioning his social security number.
I'll be staying at my goddaughter's house. That's it. There's no work tomorrow.
Right? Yeah, I'm off. I don't go back to because tomorrow's a holiday and Monday is my, you know, since I do the compress, I'm off every Monday.
Oh shit, that's a come up.
Yep. So I don't go back till Tuesday. So yeah. So I want to go get a cakester and chill, but I gotta stop eating that shit.
Right.
Courtney, I can't believe you're just coming on. We're about to get off, Courtney.
Hey, Court.
You missed the whole lot. I wonder if I could save this live.
Oh, you can save it. You can definitely save it. You can save it and post it to YouTube too.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll do both. I'll post it
Court,
to YouTube.
tell your mom she missed it too. Now I thought Auntie was jumping on.
Sin, yeah, my Aunt
Sin. She ain't even jump on.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'll do. When if we hang up, I'll save it. Oh, Carrera said, yeah, you can save it. So I'll save it. I'll put it on our page and I'll put it on the YouTube. I definitely will, cuz. Yep. So, all right, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it for everybody that hung around to the end. Are we back this Sunday? Or are we giving everybody a chance to still? I think we're gonna post this Sunday. We'll just post this.
Okay.
And then we'll switch. We'll talk. Me and you will talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate
care, everybody.
it.
Y'all have a good one.